Oh wow, that was scary. I thought I didn't film anything, but it seemed that I was running out of time, so but I noticed just in the right time. Okay, so you've done your seam like I told you over this line. You're on the back side, you fold your pocket back, and then on the front side, let me show you, there are two more little stitches I need you to do. That's this one. You can continue stitching this one because you hadn't done that because you needed that seam. Now you can stitch it, and you stitch it downwards. You leave that seam downwards on both sides. Now I'm not going to do that because it would, well, I'm going to do it anyway, why not? It seems I have enough time now. Okay, now that's just to finish things off and don't leave you with any holes. Now I'm going to do it roughly. That's no problem. Okay. Let me cut all those threads away. And here is a thread. And I left a thread over here. Okay. Now comes the magic. You're going to turn your body by pulling out those feet by the neck, through the neck, turn it around, and you will have a body that looks very peculiar with legs, let me show you, with legs in front that are no more farther apart than just a quarter of an inch, and you have nice corners. Your leg is completely to that corner, and in the back you have a little cute sack. But that's going to be the butt later on. You see? Now that's how you, it's not quite turned around yet, but I think you get what I mean. So now you have a complete body. You have this body ready with the legs on. You have two arms. That's nice. So you have your head ready, obviously. So you will be able to start stuffing. Now I want to explain just let me do this in this tutorial. I'm going to explain to you how I stuff. Stuffing is very important because you don't want to have a doll with all kinds of lumps and bumps in the limbs or in the body. That's just ugly. Let me look for my tool that I use. Just a moment, because I wasn't quite prepared for this, but it is a good time to do it right now. This and a little bit of wool. Okay. Ready. Now I'm not going to turn this arm around. That takes time, and to show you how I'm stuffing, that's not necessary. You need to have a defined thumb, and I will show you how we do that. What I use is a stuffing tool, but you can use a wooden spoon, and the back side of that will work as well. And what I use is, I think they call this a clamp, not sure, but this is a tool they use in surgery, and dentists use them. Anyone who has to sew a wound use this kind of tool. It is it looks very scary, but it isn't. Look, this is that tool that they use to place the needle in, and just like this they will clamp that needle inside and they can stitch you up. Okay, now it's not completely necessary to have this, but I must say I am very fond of this tool. It's very useful to me. Now I found this one second-hand on the marketplace. You can order them online new, but maybe you can find a second-hand tool or know somebody who can get one from for you who works at a dentist or anything. But it is a very useful tool, because I'm going to work with it now. Because when we start in that arm, we won't be stuffing the whole body, but that's going to be it the next time. I will tell you why. I like to give this wool, I like to pick this wool with this tool. Just give it a click, so it's completely firm and tight, and just place it into that arm and stuff it until it's there where I want it to be. Then I let go of that wool, take my stuffing tool and just pull it a little bit further. Now that gives me the opportunity that when I come to the thumb, and I'm not quite there yet, but when I come to that's my iPhone ringing, never mind, I will get to that later. But I can stuff it really firmly into that thumb, and I must say, do it firmly. And once it's enough, this is not enough, but this is just to show you, then place a pin right through that wool you placed in the thumb before you get your tool out, so that way it will stay in your thumb. Now to move on with stuffing this arm, and that's for all stuffing, I like to take a piece of wool and make a kind of nest, just a bit, a kind of bird nest, you see? Then I take my thumb, or my stuffing tool in this case, because the arm is not quite so big, place it around it, like I would do it around my thumb, and just put it in that arm. Okay, so the benefit of this way is that you're stuffing as much as you can in the middle of that wool. So you will be stuffing here, and you will get as less lumps on the outside as possible. Now what I want you to do is you're going to stuff your limbs as firmly as you can. Let me take out this pin. As firmly as you can. So I'm placing this stick in my stomach and I'm just pulling on that fabric. And when you think you filled all the way, you will see that there's even room for some more. You're going to fill this until it's as stiff as you can do, until it's really hard. Now that takes time. Until you can't even squeeze in it. And why? Well, that's just the same reason as I told you with the head. Wool intends to clutter a bit over time, and when it does, it will leave you an ugly limbs, an ugly doll. So just don't give it that chance and stuff it as firmly as you can. You can do the arms up front and just place a pin just to keep the stuffing in place, because you will be sewing them to the body later on. And you can do the legs. The legs you can do obviously using that little opening we left on the back side of that leg. We left a little opening over there, so you can stuff it from there. And how we're going to close it, if you don't know that, I will show you next time. You don't have to fill the body quite yet. You can fill it a bit, but not too much, because when we are that far, we are going to place the head inside of the body, and we're going to sew that neckline, and then we will fill it by using the openings we left. Look, on both sides, and we'll be stuffing it symmetrically, so that the doll is anatomically correct. Okay, so you see you can place a little bit of wool there where the butt becomes, but it's not necessary. I can show you later how to do this. So your homework is assembling the pattern and stuffing the arms and the legs. I guess that's enough for now. If there are any questions about the pattern and how to use it, because I hope I was very clear, but that's very, very difficult, then please don't hesitate and just write me or call me or whatever. I will get back to you and I will clarify how to use it. Hope you liked my tutorial. Hope to see you later. Well, that's all for now. Later this day, as I told you, I will be embroidering the eyes and will show you how to do that and how to get the right expression to your face. Okay? Well, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.